I can tell you that the Secretary General is gravely concerned by the reported decision of the Israeli Security Cabinet to authorize a series of administrative and enforcement measures in Area A and Area B of the occupied West Bank. The Secretary General warns that the current trajectory on the ground, including this decision, is eroding the prospects for a two-state solution. He reiterates that all Israeli settlements in the occupied West Bank, including East Jerusalem and their associated regime and infrastructure, have no legal validity and are in flagrant violation of international law, including relevant United Nations resolutions. Such actions, including Israel's continuing presence in the occupied Palestinian territory, are not only destabilizing, but, as recalled by the International Court of Justice, unlawful. The Secretary General calls on Israel to reverse these measures and all parties to preserve the only path to lasting peace, which is a negotiated settlement for a two-state solution in line with relevant Security Council resolutions and international law. I wanted to flag that South Africa has informed us that they will be withdrawing their remaining contingents and troops from the UN peacekeeping mission. We join our colleagues at the mission to express deep gratitude to the government and people of South Africa for their steadfast commitment to the United Nations peacekeeping over several decades, as well as for the dedication demonstrated by South African peacekeepers in support of the mission's mandate in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. We also pay tribute to South African peacekeepers who have lost their lives in the service of the people of the DRC, and we honor their sacrifice.
My question is on South Africa's withdrawal. What was the SG's reaction to that conversation on January 12th between himself and President Ramaphosa, particularly, Steph, in the context that these missions are already operating below capacity, and, of course, the cutbacks that have been imbued by the financial constraints?
Well, I mean, first of all, I think the Secretary General expressed his thanks to South Africa for the long-time commitment, and as I said, the sacrifice. Let's not forget that a number of South African peacekeepers gave their lives in the line of duty. We understand that every country who contributes to peacekeeping faces various needs and their own security needs, financial needs, and others. So it's not for us to question the decision, but we just want to thank South Africa.
Just to be clear, I took note of your statement on the decisions by the Israeli government on the occupied West Bank. But just to be clear, that his words are, he urges and demands Israel to reverse these decisions?
That's correct.
And does he consider these to be de facto annexation?
Listen, these decisions are not moving in the right, moving us in the right direction. They are driving us further and further away from a two-state solution and from the ability of the Palestinian Authority and the Palestinian people to control their own destiny.
And does he have any comment specifically to Israel's finance minister who said, quote, this decision, quote, continues to kill the idea of a Palestinian state?
Well, it does, right? I mean, I think we would not disagree with that statement, but we would come at it from a very different opinion.
What else can he do about it?
Well, the Secretary General will continue to advocate for the respect of international law. We will continue to push for a two-state solution, but he can't do it alone. We want others to do so as well.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.